Morning, everybody. Uh, uh-oh. Oh, my kids are still asleep, and I haven't been live in a while, so I figured I'd give it a whirl and a twirl. Um, I want to talk about something. Okay. Hopefully somebody comes in to hear all about all this. So, hopefully y'all are doing okay. It was really nice for the beginning of the week, and then it got really yucky. And now it looks like it's going to be really nice again. I guess there is a downside, to it being nice, is that we can't really, enjoy what's going on outside. It's okay. Um, it's gonna go away soon, I believe. Well, not soon. Don't go with the predictions and things. I mean, one place that they were thinking it's gonna go away for Memorial Day, or they're gonna reopen their business for Memorial Day. Yeah, I can't see that happening. On my end, I don't think that's possible. And but hey, Jeff, good morning. So yeah, I don't really see Memorial Day being really realistic. Not here, anyways. I mean, maybe California, because they locked down their state, but here in New York, it's not gonna happen for Memorial Day. People don't want to go inside, and uh, they don't want to listen and things. So I really can't see. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm just plugging my phone in. I don't see how that would be humanly possible. People need to, do the right thing and just go inside already, because this is just getting so old, right? It's getting old. We don't want to do this anymore. Easter's ruined. Yeah, happy Easter, Jeff. I mean, you know what's even sad? You can't even order Chinese for Easter. I had planned. That was actually my plan. I was gonna order. I had plans of if we can't go anywhere for Easter, I'd get Chinese. But the Chinese restaurants from Long Island to New York City have been closed down. I'm guessing it's due to the fact that these people are getting attacked and things like that, which is so wrong. I mean, it's not their fault. The people in this country, it's not their fault. And even the people in China, it's the government that might have done it. We don't know how this whole thing rolled out, but I don't blame hey, nature's beauty. I don't blame every single Chinese person for this. And yes, this virus has affected my family personally, so and friends, and I truly worry that after all this, I'm going to have a whole like group of funerals to go to. I don't think that I'm very afraid to see what happens after all this. Um, Someone I know, her mother just passed on the day that we had the 799 deaths. We had 799 deaths on Thursday. So on that day, one of my friend's moms, somebody I went to high school with, her mom passed on that day, and you know, um, she told me that she can't even uh, do a she wants to have her mom cremated, and she can't do that until the pandemic goes away. So that was really sad. So and then they're building mass graves on Hart's Island in New York City. I feel like that's just going to be the biggest thing ever now, is that there's going to be tons of that all over the place. They said they're unclaimed bodies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make comments on that, but that's just sad, sad place. Um, but uh, it's just a whole mess here in New York. It's terrible. Um, People don't listen, and I'm gonna explain to y'all And I don't want to, like I said, I am dealing with this in my family, as in not my my close family, but my my kid's dad. That whole family's got it, and this is a PSA for y'all folks out there. Good morning, Chris. This is a PSA for all y'all folks out there. I know Easter's tomorrow. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna want to see your family. Please don't. Don't go see your family right now, because I'm going to explain to you how this works with this beer disease, because YouTube is, they're censoring us, folks. So let me explain life to you. If your family member, especially an elderly folk, were to get this and they survive, they cannot have guests and they cannot go out for 30 days. This thing is very nasty. So just so you know, just don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's gonna be hard. Tomorrow's gonna be Zoom and FaceTime and things like that. Please just stick to that, because I can tell you it's a very heartbreaking thing when a grandparent cannot see their grandchildren for 30 days. Okay, I'm dealing with it. I'm so over the people not listening and just going out and thinking that they could do as they please. So I'm telling you from my personal experience, you do not want to do this. Get your butts inside. Let's end this already. It's not going to end until we end it, So let's do it. Get inside. Put the TV on. I can't believe that you have to beg people. Hey, Trendorama, I'm going to get to that subject in a few minutes, the one that we were talking about yesterday. But I'm just telling you from my own personal experience with this disease. No, I do not have it, but I have family who does. And despite everything that I've been through with the kid's dad and that family, and yes, I'm touching my eyes. I just washed my hands. This is a pretty hard situation. So I highly suggest you get your butts inside. I don't care how dim and grim Easter is going to be tomorrow. Don't go to church. Don't go to your Nana's house. Don't go to Pop's house. Stay home. It saves lives. Because I'm telling you, the alternative is not so great. I know at least one person who died this week. And my whole kid's dad's family, that's 3 people, have it. And I'm telling you, yes, they did. Yep, they did. And, it's tough. It's tough. Jacob, he's special. He doesn't understand why he can't go over there. He understands that Corona exists, but he doesn't understand the whole scope of it. And, it's hard. This is hard. It's hard for the grandparents and my kid's dad. He's not gonna be able to see his kids for 30 days. It's a mess. So I am begging y'all to just listen. Listen to what they're telling you. It's not mean, horrible, cruel, rude, crude, whatever you want to call it. Just get inside. I'm probably gonna do something nice after all this, and I know, coming from me, you would never think I would do something nice for the kid's dad, but it's one of those things where you have to put your differences aside with each other. Trust me, I know. I've been going through this for 12 years now, sharing custody with somebody who isn't so nice, but it's just hard. So, and trust me, Easter's hard for us too. And I'm going to explain to you the other reason why Easter's hard in a second here. And I'm about to go off on a little ranty rant. So, that's just my PSA. It's getting to the point where being nice and asking people nicely to go inside just isn't going to work anymore. So, I don't know. What do y'all need? Do you need to see dead bodies and things like that? Because let me tell you something. They're digging them up, and they're digging up holes and dropping bodies in Hart's Island. And there's been talks of other places. to put bodies. And my friend whose mom just passed away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a friend whose mom passed away the other day, and she was told that she cannot have her mom cremated until this is over. So just keep that in mind. I mean, New York, we have it first. Although we don't have to be the best at everything, New York. You know, just a thought. We don't have to be the best at everything. We don't have to be number one for every little damn thing. Unfortunately, this is the one thing that we're number one at. But there's only one way to fix it, as you get your butts inside and stop it. You know, they up the fine for social distancing to 1,000. I mean, I don't think that really works. But I mean, California, I think they're going to get through this faster than us because they did, as soon as it got bad, they shut down the state. So I don't know if they're closed, but I saw that Cuomo is requesting more. He's requesting for more funeral directors to come up here. So that's hard. We're really an ugly place up here. Take New York as an example of what not to do. You know, us people here in New York, we want stay-in-place orders. We want people to go inside. You know what's sad about this is, I'm, as you all know, I'm handicapped. I don't drive. I don't have a car. I usually use like Uber and Lyft and things like that. So the one hard part of all this is, I'm somebody who utilizes Instacart, well, I haven't used Shipt in a while, but I use Instacart and Peapod and things like that. Haven't y'all bought enough groceries already? Why do you need Instacart? You guys have cars. Now listen, I know we have to stay inside, but you're allowed to go out for essentials. Leave the Instacart and the Shipt and the Peapod for the handicapped and elderly people who cannot drive or go out right now. That's the one thing that bothers me about all this, is people just don't care about the other folks. Everyone I see with the using of the Instacart and the Uber and the other stuff are people who actually have cars. Instacart dropped the ball on that. They should have made some times for people who, for me, I don't care what I need to prove to show you that I'm handicapped and don't drive. I don't care. But they need to create some times for the handicapped folks to get groceries delivered. Uber and Lyft is operating, but, that's only for, essentials, which would be going to work or, going to the store. But if you're in my case scenario where you're a single parent, they're not going to take you. I'm not even going to try it because I don't think that's the right thing to do. So, Instacart and Peapod and the other one, Shipt, they need to create some times for the handicapped people so they can get their groceries. The people who have cars, they'll be all right. And I think they've bought enough already. So that's terrible. They're not even just hoarding toilet paper. They're hoarding the times to deliver the food. Like, y'all don't have enough? Give it a rest already. I have... the kids' school has been delivering breakfasts and lunches all week, and that's, greatly appreciated. My kids, Jacob eats it. Was it Thursday? They brought us these taco kits that were absolutely amazing. And it's not like I don't have the money to get the groceries. It's just that I can't get to the store to get them. So, that's terrible. Another thing that's terrible. Now, I don't know if you can count this as gouging, but to me, I think it is. So, yesterday, it was announced the other day that you could purchase the Trolls movie yesterday. The new Trolls World Tour movie. Yeah, we were all like, yeah, we're going to buy this because our kids are stuck inside. It's Easter weekend. They want something to do. And so, yeah, I was all for it. I was like, I woke up yesterday morning, yes, I'm going to buy Trolls 2. I was actually really excited to see it because you tell me Ozzy Osbourne is in a children's cartoon, I'm all for it, So I get up yesterday morning before the kids, just like I did today. That's why I decided to go live a little early today. So I get up before the kids. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna put it on the Fire Stick uh, before they wake up. So as soon as Jacob, because Fridays Jacob has to have Zoom meetings with his speech teacher and his regular teacher. So we were, getting that all going. And then I get to the TV, and I went to go. I said, oh, there it is, World Tour, ready to go. To my really huge disappointment, it was not for purchase. No. Anyone else in this disappointment show? Because they want $20. $20. Oh, thank you, Trendorama. $20 to rent the new Trolls movie. That is flat out ridiculous. I mean, listen, I get it. It costs more than $20 to go to the movies. And, people can't go to the movies right now. And, first of all, this doesn't pay the people at the movie theater. Okay? The people at the movie theater aren't going to get paid because they're already closed. So this doesn't help, ushers and ticket sellers and popcorn makers and all that stuff. Okay? So they're not getting a piece of this because they're closed. So the little people like that aren't getting a piece of any of this. It's just the people who are involved in making the film. I'm pretty sure Justin Timberlake is doing quite all right for himself. But to rent it out for $20, that's insane, man. I'm sorry, that is wrong. And then you get the people online are like, oh well, to rent it for $20, I pay more than that to take my kids to the movies. Yeah, right, exactly. But you know what? When you take your kids to the movies, it's an experience. It's like the whole thing, the whole shebang. You got the reclining seats. You get somebody else making the popcorn. You got the big screen and all this and that. This is here. This right here is Chateau L'Amour. This isn't Regal Cinemas here. $20 to rent the film. Don't they realize people are on hard times right now? Now I get it. Maybe getting your kids movies may be the last of your worries. But the thing is, a lot of the parents who are complaining, like myself, is it's $20 to watch the film for only 48 hours. 48 hours. Okay? That's ridiculous. Hey, Mike. Good morning. So, to rent this movie for $20 for 48 hours, that makes zero sense. I mean, supposedly I'm hearing that you could purchase the Trolls movie on the 18th for that price. Now, I wouldn't care if you charge me, if let's say you want to rent it for $20 today and it's to buy $25. I would have no problem with that. I would be willing to pay an extra couple of dollars to buy it than to pay $20 to rent it. And all the articles out there said it was for purchase yesterday. But it's not for purchase. It's only for rent for $20. And it's $20 for, yeah, I could hear that, Mike. Yeah. I just wanted to get the kids the movie because it's Easter weekend. When I was a kid, my parents, my family, my grandparents, my parents, they really didn't get us they didn't get us candy for Easter. They stopped doing that. So, my sister would want, a VHS movie, or I would want to, they would get us each like a VHS movie or a book. Even one year I think I got a book, that of our choosings, because candy's bad for you and things like that. My family would also, well, but Mike, but the thing is, if you think of it this way, some kids don't get the whole 48-hour thing. They're little kids. There's a difference between going to the movies and having it in your house. Like, they get the idea, oh, we go to the movies and it'll come back on the on DVD, in a couple of months or whatever it is. But, my son, he's special. So, after the 48 hours, he's not going to be too happy that he can't watch it again after that. I'm telling you, kids are going to want to watch, once they get this, they're going to want to watch this, all the live long day. Hey, Eric. Yeah, but 48 hours isn't enough though, Mike. And $20 is ridiculous. To me, it's ridiculous because that's how much they sell those movies for. I mean, they would. It's wrong. It's wrong because look what Disney did. Disney put their movie right onto their app. I pay $7 a month for Disney Plus. You know, that's what I'm saying is like other places decided to not do it that way. And I get it. It's their prerogative to do it. I will gladly sit here and wait for it to be available for purchase. I'm not going to pay $20 to rent it. And I can tell you there's a lot of, this is not a time for waste though. You know, that's the problem is a lot of people aren't going to get their wages. They have to choose, so, being wasteful and renting for 48 hours for some people, that's just not in the cards. Like for me, I don't have it to rent, you know, to purchase for $20, that makes sense because then we could watch it forever and ever. I mean, I rented. Here's the thing, okay? So I rented the Joker a few weeks before all this. I think I paid $9.99 to rent it. Okay, I only needed to watch the one time, so that was okay for me because a $10 ticket to the movies, by myself, okay, but $20 for a movie that you know your kids are going to want to watch. They're going to drive you insane. They're going to drive you nuts until they can watch it again. Some kids just don't get the whole we don't live in a blockbuster kind of. I liked it. I liked Joker. I thought it was pretty good. I don't think it was meant to be fun and games, but you get what I'm saying? Is that some kids just don't get the whole 48-hour thing. Plus, like I said, a lot of parents can't afford to be that wasteful. Really? What's the hunt? Wow. But again, maybe for you that works well for you to only do for 24, 48 hours. But for a kid, it's a totally different case scenario. We don't live in the world of Blockbuster anymore. That was what we hello, Lizzie. That's the big thing that we grew up with as kids is that I mean, even then, I don't think that was really, my parents never rented movies from Blockbuster. We would go, when they used to have the 5 DVDs for $20 and we would pick it from there. We would buy the used ones. So, in this case scenario, like I said, for a lot of parents, they can't afford to just, rent it. $20, I mean, as it is, we have to make our ends meet. Oh, well, I don't have an Xbox. I do have a PlayStation 3, but I'm probably gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna see if I could lift it. It's the one where you can play the PS1 games on it. Supposedly I can get some good money on it. I don't know. And I have games and a brand new controller in the box too. But so that's the thing is like a lot of parents just can't do that. Unfortunately, it's one of those. Oh, we just helping you out, Mike, because you're a long-time supporter. Just so y'all know, hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble for saying this, but supposedly I did it yesterday. So if you are a monetized channel, you can apply to get a join button. It doesn't matter if you're a gamer. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 subs. It doesn't matter. Just go for it. Just try it out. Just try it out. I went for it. And supposedly you get 70% of the money. Super chats don't work for everybody. So whatever you want to do to make some money on here, everybody's got their own way. You can drop your PayPal, your Amazon, whatever. I mean, right now, let's try to help each other out the best we can. Because, yeah, I went and applied for it yesterday, and I'm not going to go crazy, looking for, $20, $30. I put in for a $2, a $3.9, hi, Nasty Black. Well, Mike, I have it on and it is what it is. So if I make money, I make money. I don't make money, I don't make money. I got an email the other day that said they were holding money and I had no idea because when you look at your revenue, it doesn't look like there's any money there. And supposedly they had a check for me for $250. So yes, I went and grabbed that money because listen, right now, times are tough. And now's a great time for us YouTubers. I'll tell you that, though. I know I haven't been around much. Um, if you weren't here in the beginning of the live, I'm dealing with this in my own personal family, in my own personal way, and it's quite scary. I'm telling you, this whole beer virus is just scary. It's scary. I mean, I'm living in the war zone, hot zone, war zone. My township is the worst in Suffolk County. We're the worst. New York State is the worst in the whole country. But my area, I haven't left my house in 2.5 weeks. And I could tell you, for me, this is bad for my mental health. But then again, my mental illness is what's saving me from not getting sick. No, we're not, no, we're definitely, you know what's the worst part of it is, like I said earlier, is that, I think they're being a little too nice. Supposedly we're flattening the curve. I don't really believe it. I mean, maybe New York City is flattening the curve. Maybe they're coming close to their apex or peak or whatever the hell they call it. It's only just beginning out here. Long Island, it is just beginning. Like I said earlier in the live, this girl who I'm friends with from high school, her mom died on the bad day. We had a bad day. Was it Thursday? 799 deaths. My friend's mom died on that day, and she's telling me that she can't have her mom cremated till after the pandemic is gone. Wow, only 5. That's not too bad though, Mike. I mean, 5 is 5 too many, but I wish we had stayed at 5. It's just, you know, I'm sitting here like, this they're saying that the stimulus check is going to come next week. Now, I'm not poo-pooing this. I'm all excited about that cuz that's money I could use. But where? I can't get out of my house. Unfortunately, this is why I'm really going to push this throughout this live is, you know, I know tomorrow's Easter and I know well, yeah, it might be a terrible idea, but I'm not going to say I won't take it either. Um I mean, I'm going to save it. I'm not going to use it, you know. I have no idea, Mike. I'm not, you know what? I'm not a politician fan. I don't like any side. I don't like any side. I mean, the thing is, I don't really understand how they expect this to stimulate the economy when the economy is shut down. I can't spend it anywhere. Yep, yeah, it is. On Wednesday, they said they're going to start direct depositing on Wednesday. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, Mike. You're right. Wasn't this Trump's idea, anyways? I don't know. Well, who knows? I really don't care whose idea it is. I mean, listen, like I said, I'm not for it or against it. I'm not going to complain. Aw, EAPG TV, please support him. Hope he's up there too. Oh man. I mean, like I said, it's not gonna. I don't see how in my area is gonna stimulate the economy because we can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere, because the thing is, so this is my PSA for for this whole time. I know tomorrow's Easter. I mean, to me, I don't really give a crap about Easter. It's not my thing. I'm not religious. I just don't care. Don't take that offensively. It just some people. I hate Christmas. And it's not because it's religious or anything like that. I just hate it because to me it symbolizes a lot of trauma in my life. Oh no, we're well, it's for the best though. Restrictions are for the best because I'm going to tell you how this works. All right? And I'm sure my kids are going to get angry for me talking about it because they're really upset right now. So let's say, you do go out tomorrow. You may not have this thing. You may just be a carrier. And you pass it on to Nana and Pop Pop. And Nana and Pop Pop get it. Maybe they'd make it through this. Wow. But see, you guys might be okay because you guys are, you guys are far from each other. See, New York, we can't get away from this because we're all stuck together like a tuna can, except for upstate New York. They might be okay. But so let's say that, you know, you bring this to Nana and Pop Pop tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the problem. New York's not very spread out. Yeah. So you bring this to Nana and Pop Pop tomorrow on Easter. Okay? This thing is nasty. Okay? It's you don't want this. You don't want to give this to Nana and Pop Pop. All right? And they get this. You know what happens if they survive this? They cannot go anywhere or have anyone in their house for 30 days after. I'm telling you, this is what I'm going through right now. Not me, my kids' family, they have it. So my kids cannot go see their dad, their grandma, their grandpa, and the dad's house for 30 days. I have no idea how they're going to get food and stuff in their house if they can't go or have anyone bring things. So that's where we're at in my family, is that, they cannot go see their dad, their grandma, their grandpa's in the VA. He can't, I don't think he can come home because, they can't have anyone coming in and out of the house for 30 days. So please think about this. Once you get this, you cannot have anyone come in or out of your house. You can't come in or out of your house for 30 days. I could tell you from the phone call that I had received, from the grandma last night, it was probably the most heartbreaking thing I've heard in a really long time. And I know life hasn't been lollipops and rainbows with me and the kids' dad's family, but this was, things have gotten better. Things have gotten better over the years. I mean, all is not forgiven and forgotten, but, this is very sad. And I feel really bad. And Jacob he's not somebody who really understands things. My son, he's got, bad ADHD. He's, really delayed. So he doesn't get these things. So, he's really upset about that. And the grandparents, I mean, I'm sure they're all afraid of what could potentially happen to them. Last night when I spoke to the grandma, they had to figure out some way to get the kid's dad to the hospital. So she obviously can't take him. So and he'd have to go to a specific one, and just because you call an ambulance, it's not a cab. So so please do take this seriously at the very least. It's the right thing to do. Trust me, that's why my issue with the Trolls movie is sad, because, I'm trying to, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there who aren't, Mike, and that's why this whole thing is really difficult, because people aren't taking it seriously. That's why I don't think this is going to go away anytime soon. The guy who owns the pier, Maurice Pier, in Wildwood, New Jersey, I have my hotel room booked for the end of June, and I have not heard anything yet. If it's still going, yes, I am going to go, because I paid for it. And I would think at the end of June, if it does happen, they're going to be extra cautious, and it's going to be extra clean. So I'm not that afraid in that sense. I don't think they're going to be bringing any, people from Ireland to work this summer. So, I mean, at least, we keep talking about how, we need to employ our kids in jobs. Yeah. No, absolutely, Mike. It's just, for me, I think it's just a huge disappointment because, like I said, not everybody can rent it for $20. I mean, if I had $20 to rent it, would I do it? Probably not, because I think, like I said, I would rather buy it so the kids can have it. It's just a really big disappointment as is. Easter is ruined. It's ruined. Spring break is gone. They haven't closed our schools for the whole year yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get there real soon. We had a trip to New York City. Um, yeah, I know, Mike, but I'm sure, they would have made it back. I mean, if anything, if you're going to rent it, maybe not do it for 48 hours. So the kids, like, okay, we get it one time, watch it once, and bye bye. That's how, I don't know. I guess 48 hours just for some kids is going to be really hard. I mean, they should have tiers, maybe a tier. Like us YouTubers, we have membership tiers. I don't know. If anything, or if you rent it for $20, maybe they could take some money off of it when you go to buy it instead. Just make it, because the thing is, supposedly you could purchase it on the 18th, which is 8 days from now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the 18th then. But see, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going is, like, if they're gonna sell it on the 18th. I mean, the thing is, the articles did say they were going to sell it yesterday. Yeah, I'd be down for that, Mike. I'd be down for a one-time single $10 single watch. You know, I mean, just so, well, maybe not $10, but you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, kids are not going to get it. They're not going to get it. If you put it out there for 48 hours, they may think it's theirs. Like I said, we don't live in an age where kids have been through Blockbuster or things like that, so they don't get it. Unfortunately, kids today are, mm, they're kids today. They're selfish and greedy. I mean, look what happened in Florida. We had all those kids. Well, I don't blame the kids on that entirely. The kids who went down for spring break on Florida. I mean, the parents should have reeled them in. I get it, they're adults, but your parents should have, like, no. That's just bad parenting right there. You can't blame the kids entirely if their parents, taught them not to listen to their elders. You know what I mean? Listen, for me, for the Trolls movie, I will wait. You know. Oh, wow! I didn't know that. I had no idea with that, Mike. See now. Well, I don't know. Like I said, for me, I'll wait till the 18th for $20. Because the thing is, that's what they're gonna sell it for when it comes out on the 18th. Is $20. If it's either gonna be 20 or 25, and I'm totally cool with paying the $25 toll to purchase it, to have it. You know, I bought Jacob a movie yesterday, and I think I paid. What did I pay for that? 15. You know, I mean, the thing is, I do have Prime. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea though, Mike. I mean, I have to say this. I don't think it here's the thing is I don't think Amazon or Fandango are the reasons for charging the $20. I don't think they made the price. It's whoever in between, who made it. I mean, Amazon does have to make some money off of it. So, I mean, I guess, but I have to say this though, minus the movies. As y'all know, I cannot drive. I do not have a driver's license. So I have to do something to get things into my house. Unfortunately, Instacart, Peapod, and all that stuff, I'm not getting groceries that way. But Amazon has really been killing it with delivering things to people. You have to give them that. That is pretty awesome. And I was just saying, it's a shame that, because Amazon has their own, well, I don't think they're going to shut down Amazon yet. They are delivering things that are non-essential here. I heard they're going to shut down non-essential areas in like Walmart and Target, though. Could you imagine going to Target and Amazon not being allowed to buy things that aren't essential? I mean, here, see, the thing is, I don't think they'd get away with that here. Simply because our stores, our Targets and Walmarts don't have full grocery sections. Wow, that's crazy, Mike. Wow. Well, here's the thing is, anything I buy, I've been sanitizing as soon as it comes in, so that is pretty scary, though. I know that they're protesting. I know that Amazon is protesting. See, they should give an option where you could, like, I don't know, leave a tip or something for the Amazon, because Amazon has their own drivers. I mean, I wish their they got rid of their Amazon Fresh program here years ago, and it was awesome. Wow, they did? You know, Amazon doesn't pay taxes though. That's one that was the reason why they didn't want the Amazon headquarters coming to New York City. I know a lot of people like really upset about that because it was supposed to bring jobs here, but that wasn't the case. They were going to bring jobs to the people in that town area. Yeah, they had no. They actually, hey, Taco Gamer. Yeah, they no. Amazon has their own vans here. Yep, they have their own Amazon vans. No, we have our. Yep, here it's. They have their own vans. Wow. But they didn't even offer to purchase a DVD of anything. I don't have a DVD player, so I don't know. I think I mean, listen, I get it. I get it. They need to recoup their losses, but you know, they also have to understand that us parents just don't have it to go wasting to rent. But see, a DVD, if I had to pay more money for a DVD, then, you know, then that would be awesome. You know, I wouldn't mind that because then we own it, you know. I don't know. That's just me. But hey, everybody's got their own prerogative about it. Um, some things are just worth waiting for, you know. Like I said, supposedly they're going to sell that movie on the 18th. I'll be up early on the 18th to purchase it because it's the right thing, you know, that's what I was going to do anyways. So I very rarely, you know, I grew up with my parents not allowing us to rent from pay-per-view or anything like that because my mom never really saw the value in it. Um, so that's just how that's just, you know, we were raised to be cheap. I mean, I don't buy retail. I don't pay retail for clothes and shoes. So yeah, I guess, you know, in a sense I could do that, but I mean, you know, I mean, once my stimulus check comes in, like I said, we don't have anywhere to really buy anything. We can't go anywhere. I'm literally locked into my house. I can't go get groceries anywhere. You know, we're not like New York City out here. Long Island isn't like New York City where, you know, you have a grocery store or a, you know, little bodega every 2 steps, you know. So and people are considering it child abuse to take your kids to the store because, you know, they're carriers or they can get it and bring it back to you and things like that. And I totally get it, but I'm a single parent, and as you can hear, I can't I can't put my kids anywhere. Their dad is in the hospital. Their grandma's very sick at home, and she cannot leave her home for 30 days. So I'm literally 100% a single parent for the next 30 days. And I'm going to have to figure this all out because getting groceries is not going to be that simple. Um, the ladies upstairs, they're dipping and doing all over the goddamn place up there. They are, I can't even believe it. I can't believe these two up there. And by the way, the new one moved out already, so I'm literally left with the two upstairs. And they every day they're both taking cabs. I'm surprised the cabs are even still available at this point in time. I wouldn't want to get in a cab. I would feel better with an Uber just simply because, you know, they're cleaner usually. You don't share the ride. I don't know if the cabs are, you know, stopping the pooled rides, but here on Long Island, Uber doesn't do pooled rides, so you would get the car to yourself. But I'm here with my two kids, and I cannot put them in an Uber or Lyft. I don't think that they would allow it, for one, and two, I wouldn't do it. So, like I said, I'm literally at a loss. You know, this lovely stimulus check, great, thanks. I got to put food in my house somehow, but I can't because everyone's taking up the damn Instacarts and the Peapods and the other thing, Peapod shipped. You have to pay for a membership, and I'm not paying for a membership for something that I know that they can't deliver. So, I'm not going to do that. Um, Instacart, you don't have to be a member. You could be a member and get, you know, it pays for your, you know, your delivery and such. So, you know, that's that. You know, it's just a really sad time out. So, I mean, I guess, you know, if you get your stimulus check, just squirrel it away. I mean, us handicapped people can't keep. See, that's the other thing is if you're on Social Security, you can't keep that money in your account. You're going to have to take it out of your account and put it somewhere because if you don't, then you're not going to get your payment on May 3rd or 1st if you have SSI. So, you have to find a way to remove it from your account and put it in a box. Unless if you could somehow spend $1,500 in the next couple of weeks. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's a mess. I mean, I personally am not complaining about the money. I'd rather have my health, my family, my friends, more than anything. I don't even care about the money. I mean, it really doesn't fix anything here. I mean, sure, you can buy stuff to make things a little easier right now. But even then, money doesn't buy happiness or solve this. I mean, if I lose family members and friends from all this, that money really isn't going to make my life any better in the end run. But what will make life better in the end run is if y'all just stay inside. Get inside, folks. It saves lives. It really does. We got to flatten the curve and move on from this. We will move on from it. We just got to do what's right. So, anyways, my coffee cakes. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening. And maybe tomorrow morning we could have a little Easter chitty chat in the morning. Supposedly there's going to be a fire truck running around here tossing Easter eggs to the kids. They're trying their best to make things nice for the kids here, so we got that going for us. So just hang in there. It is hard. You've got to order like 20 pounds of books from eBay to keep yourself inside. I mean, that's one great thing about this is we could all read something or make something. Maybe you could learn a new skill. And, while we can't purchase the Trolls and only rent it for $20, there's a lot of other great things out there. Good things do come to those who wait. So I will see you, my coffee cakes, tomorrow morning for an Easter chitty chat. I love you all. Get inside. Stay safe. Remember, kindness is free. Spread that, not germs. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Stay caffeinated. I'll see y'all later.